you doing, buddy? You alright?
I'm alright.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, as I said earlier, yeah. I'm on to take a picture.
Ten, nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one. Go! Before the highway velvet.
Good luck today!
Stop saying all this.
Buddy, thank you. What wrong side?
That's alright. There you go, mate.
Okay,
Well done.
thank you. Just made it to the first rest stop. About 9 miles, I think. All going well. Feel pretty good. It's very muddy, but what can you do? On to halfway. Perfect, thanks a lot. So, just about 23 kilometers, so getting close to halfway. I've just been in there to the rest stop, decided against eating or drinking, just decided to get straight back out and get on it. My legs are quite tired, but otherwise than that, I feel really good. It's a beautiful day, and yeah, we're gonna go and get it done.
So welcome, well done.
Got it?
All manner of snacks and treats here for you, sir.
Thank
Have
you.
a cracking day.
Yeah. Hello. Just coming out of the last checkpoint. I've got 10 kilometers to go, 6 miles. Oh, this was a stupid idea, seriously. I have an outside chance of getting under the 6 hours, but I don't know how much running I can do because I am destroyed. Anyway, got a smile, not a lot I can do about it. Well done, buddy.
Anyone else like to drone earlier? You've got a drone camera going on as well. Nice.
It is now Wednesday, so 4 days after the Ultra, and I'm still working my way through the jelly babies, which I didn't eat on the day. I just wanted to share a few thoughts on the event and how I think I did. The event itself was my first Ultra, so I have nothing to compare it to, but I found it excellent. The organisers and supporters were very friendly, very helpful. There was no point from arriving to the end of the race where I wasn't 100% confident in what I was doing, where I was going. So from that aspect, it was perfect for a first race. I would highly recommend it. My performance, I finished 38th in 5 hours and 55. I had set myself an A target of under 6 hours, so obviously I am very pleased with that. And it gives me a base to start with as I consider whether I'm going to do more ultras in the future or not. Things that went well. So my training up to the event went well. It was a short training block, so it was only 10 weeks from when I entered and decided that I was going to step up to an ultra. I would say at the beginning I was half marathon fit, but had a really good training block and got the miles in, and I think that certainly helped on the day. Other things that went well, hydration went really well, so I never at any point felt thirsty or dehydrated. I didn't actually drink anything at the first 2 stops because I had plenty with me. I wanted to be as self-sufficient as I possibly could. So yeah, that went very well, and recovery's gone really well. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, quite stressful days, poor sleep. But on Tuesday afternoon I started to feel a lot better, and in fact today I've been out for a 4-mile run. My legs feel tired but fine, so I can get started again. Probably more interesting for me are the things that actually didn't go well. The first mistake I made, and it was a big one, when I entered the event, having never done an ultra before, I wasn't sure as to what I would be able to do. So I entered not as a runner, but as a jogger, which was an option. And as a result of that, I got a later start time, and there was 2 waves that had gone in front of me. In those waves, there were lots of people who were walking, and for the first 10 miles or so, I was constantly passing people who were walking. All very nice, all very courteous, would get out of the way as soon as they knew you were there, but they didn't always know that you were there, and you spent a lot of time trying to get in and out of people, and that certainly slowed me down a lot. I think that would have made a big difference if I'd been in the first wave and been able to clear the walkers before we even left the field. That led on to my second mistake, and that was panicking. That I was slow because I was being held up, and when I got a gap, I was expending far too much energy trying to pick up the pace, and that made the latter half of the race much harder than I think it really needed to be. In hindsight, I should have just accepted it for what it was, and then saved that energy for when I got a clear run, which I did and was always going to. But that's a lesson that I will learn from this. Nutrition, I messed up. I had set an alert on my phone every 30 minutes to either take a gel or take some gummies or jelly babies. The mistake I made was that I set up so many blooming alerts on my watch that it was beeping every 2 minutes. So I had the fuel alerts, I had the lap alerts, I had the route alerts, and I also set up Pace Pro, which was alerting me as well. And yeah, I just lost track of where I was, and I missed a couple of points where I should have taken on some fuel, and I think that definitely did have some impact. Certainly once I got to the last rest stop. Apart from that, I think it went fairly well. The last rest stop, I was struggling, and I think if you've watched the video, you'll see that I was struggling. I found a bottle of Coke at one of the drink stations, and had a big glass of full fat Coke, and within 2 minutes it was like all the pain had gone, and I felt so much better. Although I'm not able to run an awful lot, I felt really comfortable and happy, and always knew I was going to get home. And the sense of euphoria as I came around that last bend to the finish is something that I think I'll remember for a long time. And that's partly why I'm making this video, because I think in 6 months' time, that is probably the only thing that I'll remember, and I won't learn any lessons from how it went. If you happen to still be watching, thank you very much. I mean, essentially, as I've said, I put this together for me, so I really appreciate the fact that you've sat through it. If you have any comments or words of advice over what I could do in the future, I'd really appreciate it. Just drop them down and I will respond to you. What I'm going to do next, well, the question of whether I'm going to run another ultra has already been answered. I've entered 2 50-mile races for next year, one in South Wales and one in the Lake District, so I'm really looking forward to those. Also potentially doing the Rome Marathon next year, and next weekend I've got the Oxford Half Marathon to get through, so I'm going to keep busy, I'm going to keep running. So thank you for watching, and have a very, very good day. Bye bye.